December. They reported it in January. Was it okay to report it in January? No, that's a mistake, right? You always report it in the period that it happens. And they have a periodic inventory system. Ending inventory, they said, was correct in both years. They counted it and it was right. So what we have is almost like, you can set up a little table here to answer this question for all 4 parts. And what I would use, the easiest thing to use to do this is your inventory equation. Beginning inventory plus purchases minus anyone? Ending inventory equals cost of goods sold. All right. Now, if I told you that they didn't record the purchase in December and instead they recorded it in January, do you have too few or too much purchases in 2011?
Too few.
Too few. Okay, so I'm going to put a down arrow meaning too few, all right? Understated, whatever. So this down, as you can see with the equation, as purchases, do purchases and cost of goods sold move in the same or opposite direction? Same, right? Purchases go up, cost of goods sold go up. Purchases go down, cost of goods sold goes down. So we know that cost of goods sold moves in the same direction. And then, how does cost of goods sold move relative to net income? If cost of goods sold goes down, the net income goes up. It goes the opposite, right? So in this case, to answer this question, we know in 2011 net income would be, I'll call it overstated, but up arrow, whatever.
So wait, how?
So net income is too high.
Yeah, but cost of goods sold, why is it the opposite? Like, why did it move in opposite direction again? Like, they're like...
So if you look at the equation, like pretend there are numbers. You don't change beginning inventory, you don't change ending, but you increase purchases by an amount. What happens to cost of goods sold? According to the equation, it increases, right? It says plus purchases, so that you know that they move in the same direction.
No,
so,
I'm asking like, because it's like cost of goods sold goes down, so net income goes up.
Right. So cost of goods sold is like an expense, right? It's a cost. So, and net income is equal to revenues minus expenses at the basic level.
Oh, okay.
Got it? Okay, maybe I should write that. So net income is equal to revenues minus expenses. And I'll just put here cost of goods sold is a type of expense. Okay? Make sense now? All right. So that answers that problem. Now, for retained earnings in 2011, what effect does net income have on retained earnings? Does it move in? Does it make retained earnings go up? Does it make it go down? Up, right? We always do beginning retained earnings plus net income minus dividends. So I'll do the equation. Beginning retained earnings plus net income minus dividends gives us ending retained earnings, right? So net income and ending retained earnings move in the same direction. So if we think it went up, then ending retained earnings went up, or is overstated in the way the problem is written out. Charlie, this is what we have down, right? From so 2012 comes around, and if you recall last week I said when you deal with inventory errors, they usually reverse in the next year. So let's look at it this way. They told you the ending inventory last